As hard as it is to believe, 30 days has already went by since Whoop unveiled all of their new bands for 2025, including the MG and the 5.0, which are substantially upgraded in terms of processing speed and battery life from the original 4.0. That was their Halo item for the last couple years. So, couple of takeaways here. I really want to talk about how well we've liked using this band in the last month. First things first, coming from the old band and being a somewhat long-time user of it, I can comfortably say these new models really do just add that extra level of premium content and usable data. So I was a huge fan of the sleep data and how everything is compiled in the app, and now being able to use if you get the MG, if you want to use that heart screener and all that, it is nice to see some of those metrics at a glance as well. But we're going to jump all over this place in this video. The biggest call out, and one I want to get out of the way right off the bat, all of these new features in the 5.0 and the MG, specifically the MG, cannot be used unless you pay for that new Life subscription. That is $360 annually. That is pretty intense. That's crazy. I definitely do not think it is worth it just for those features and blood pressure results that are not even certified yet. Those are what you're paying $360 annually for. In addition, with the one plan, the pricing here is still $200. It is not a cheap date to use even this band anymore. But if you substantially want better battery life, that's rated at 14 days as opposed to the 5 prior, which realistically I'm getting about 11 out of these on a full charge. These new upgrades are going to be for you. The processing speed, the change in the app where you can now actually see everything a little better, and some of the new breakdowns, and I will pull it up for us as we speak. It always wants you to journal your day. You can see right here all of your data. The new app looks really good. You can see the sleep, what your recommendations are, your heart rate variability, and you can see all of my metrics have been down the last couple of days, so I know I need to action it. If you want to see your steps, you can go right into it and take a deeper dive. You can look day by day and just drag around. Everything really does look and work great. It is a ton quicker to actually load your data and refresh it if you need. You can see it's already done just from that quick swipe down. I am very happy with what Whoop has done with this band. The 5.0 does get you a couple of different options here depending on which plan you get. If you get the base plan, one thing I was not sold on was a wired charger, unfortunately. This will come as your base option if you only get the one plan. If you get the top two tiers, you will actually get the wireless puck that you can see here, and they are all interchangeable. They work the same way. Slide it right over and you can see you're up and charging again. But keep in mind, if you do not opt in for one of the more expensive plans, they are kind of putting one of these behind a paywall, and you're going to get a wired one. I'm not a fan of this simply for the fact that Whoop prided itself on never having to take these bands off to charge. Now you would have to do that with that option. But take that for what you want. It's just my opinion. You obviously do have all of your different band options. Some of the new styles as well do look really good, but unfortunately none of these are backwards compatible simply because of the change in size to the sensor itself. So thanks to this being slightly smaller, none of the bands, not even the old wireless chargers, actually will fit. And you can see I have it right here. This is from my 4.0 band. They kind of just skirt right over it. They never actually lock in. It's kind of weird. You get a reading, but it does not charge at all. So yeah, the size difference is minimal in the grand scheme of why you should upgrade your device. But yeah, everything has been great. Battery life, like I said, I was receiving about 11 days on one charge, which is significantly better than what I was getting prior. And then the redesigned processor, like I said, it says it's 10 times more power efficient, and the sensors here now capture data 26 times per second for more accurate results. So you're going to definitely be able to see improvements from the 4.0, which is this orange band here, to the 5 or the MG. As you can obviously see, I've been wearing the MG more just for those added features, but I definitely think I will be taking a step back to just the 5. probably here shortly. So if you're thinking about saving some money, doing an upgrade, if you really don't need the heart readings, which have been inconsistent, I will say, you can probably easily get away with just the 5.0 band and that membership. One cool thing I did leave here, because I never did talk about in our prior videos, it does come with a nice gift box. If you wish to gift your 4.0 to somebody, they will get a couple of months of free service, and I think you get $50 or something like that. So it's very nice to see that they're trying to keep these bands in fluid motion in society, not forcing everyone to upgrade if it's not needed. But that was just one other call out I wanted you to be aware of. Aside from that, it's been great. I mean, I've done plenty of videos on this channel. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. I really do like the band. The swimming, the way it actually reads workouts when you're done with them, it's amazing how quick it processes the results, and you can see what actionable data you need from that as well. So yeah, that'll do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of all of Whoop's new options and especially their new pricing plans. I'll throw those affiliate links up also if you need to grab one. We appreciate it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.